Hello everyone, this is Budullangr and I am loading the game. Sorry I'm a little bit late on. Well, technically I'm not late on, but practically I am. So I had some loading problems of the game, but it seemed it behaved now. I hope that continues. It's actually a problem I had all day with the Game Pass. It's like that has been dodgy, not the games, because when they finally worked, then they were fine. But again, it could be my internet connection as well. I don't know if it's A or B. That I kind of have to leave in the open, really, because I don't know. I'm not always sure why things happens, but they do, and it is a little bit the curse of IT, really. However, everything seems fine and we are on the move. So I managed not to do what I wanted to do yesterday evening, but that is on its own fine. I didn't actually do the refining I wanted to do, so before I do anything I will just start the refiner with what eventually becomes nanites. But all the waste products you collect ending up with living slime, you create runaway mold with that, and the runaway mold, when refined, turns into nanites. So while we're doing the frigates, that can be simmering there. So the first one, we have one which is not back yet, so that we will look at the end of the stream. So medium long, balanced, that can come out with anything really. So there's a solid frigate module, that's nice. Not that I need that many, but because I have actually already gotten what I needed. And 2 million coins, that's kind of nice. That one goes to the trading department, which is on the freighter. Three down here should all be back here. They are good. I do prefer it is where it's supposed to be. So this is a short one. Probably won't get much from that. A little bit of coins, a little bit of different things. So it all counts in the end. So it's not that bad. medium, short, short, medium. Industrial, that can sometimes come out with some good things, but well, a million coins, not too bad. Not too bad. The last one was another relatively short one. Combat, so salvage frigate module. It's not too bad. A bit of coins and a little bit of stuff. So it's okay. I'm not unhappy with that. Couldn't make any more fuel, so let's go and do we have any food stores sitting? I don't think so, but no. Then we don't need to go to the food department. I'm a little bit confused. My character normally is in red clothes, but oh well. So along combat, that will be hanging over, and I actually think the one we have out is trade. Okay, and the support. It's more so I know what can go and what can't go. So we don't have any trade here, so that's okay. Let's send that off. Actually, I can. So the longest is sent off. The other combat. Sent off. Industrial. 1, 2, 3, 4. And, put a trade on there as well. That might have been stupid. So. Yeah. So I have a balance hanging. I should have enough for sending that out. So when we end later. So let's go and check the refiner, how far it's gone. 82%. Problem with these is they very often take more time, and it's really tedious to wait for them, but the reward you get out of it is actually quite good. So I would say if you can stick with it, I don't have to do it on stream, granted. Put these over there and then let the rest see if they finish. Then we will take our farming run and then we come back here anyway. So let's do that. Get all our stuff from around the galaxies. The thing is, I've done this so many times that I actually created farming bases, and I actually forgot all about it, and I ended up actually losing a lot of money, because if you do farming, you should empty it out every day, or every time you play at least. And if you don't, yeah, well, it's only yourself which is affected, granted, but I found out that I actually lost out so much because I didn't pick it up. I just went out, did all my stuff, and actually forgot all about I was farming materials. And it's rather stupid. If you do it, if you set it up, if you use the resources to build these things, then get the resources. It's, in the end, it's money. So if nothing else, you can always sell the resources. That's not my intention. I want to produce stuff from the plants. That is my intention, at least. Maybe I should take some time in the end of the stream to start doing that properly. Is there something wrong with the graphic here? It kind of looked like it. Well, hopefully that corrects itself, otherwise I'll get a headache. Looking at this going on. That looks very weird. Okay. What I will do, my ship is out there somewhere. There is something very weird going on with the game today. I'm going to try to reload it because that seems very odd. And it did have a lot of issues loading up, so let's see if this becomes better. Sorry for that, but that would honestly annoy me if it's sitting all along with those kind of pixelated graphics. That's not cool. And the thing is, I was being suspicious is my graphic card messing up, but then my picture, the video feed of me would also mess up, and I unfortunately look rather normal. And this look normal now, so good. Good. Let's assume it was fine with a reload of the game. It is unfortunate that if a game is not Well, if something is not probably loaded from a game, because it's a lot of small programs running all on top of each other, and if one thing is for some reason failing to do the right thing, it can affect the whole thing. So you can see farming resources give you way more than resource deposits on different planets. So amount wise, it's a way better way to getting resources. Of course, the farming part is whatever I put on, and again, it's way easier than getting it on planets, because first of all you have to find it, and then you have to run around do a certain amount before you get the same amount as you do from doing your own farming. Not saying it's the right way, but it's an easier way, that's what I find, and you can expand it as much as you like to how much you want to grow on each planet. Or you could do it all on one planet, so that's the thing. You don't have to do it like I have done it on different planets. You can put it all in one base, being your growth base, for instance. There are people doing that. And it is one way of doing it. Some people have made humongous complexes with growing everything they need to make all their stuff. I've not gone that far in multi-production. I'm actually just doing so I can get enough to produce certain things, and that's actually good enough for me. But again, there's different ways of achieving the same thing. There's easier ways and there's more difficult ways. Whatever you choose, it's up to you. For some reason I pressed the wrong 3 buttons. I started hitting the flower instead of picking it up. planted all these because I didn't have enough. What I do now, so now we have planted them all. And that's the thing, you can actually start by planting one, and then next time you come around you can plant one more, and so on. And these are fully recyclable, so they will keep growing until I remove them, which there's absolutely no reason for. So everything done. That was all the farming for now. It is possible to visit the flowers every 4 or 5 hours and farm another batch, but I don't really feel I need to do that. So I left something in here, but as I went out of the game, it ended up here. So you do risk losing things when you go out of the game. So I want to put these away for now. Go. Can come down here. There we are. Yeah, I should not have done that because I want to go here. I can sometimes be a morbid as well. I was talking about these, what I wanted to do with them, and I'm actually not completely sure yet. Let's say I haven't decided because I'm not sure I really want to sell out. The question is if I should refine some of it so it becomes better, worth more coinage. I'm not quite sure yet. but I have the option to either sell or to refine for certain benefits. Some will become better if refined, others will change to other things. So that's really where I need to this one, these become polyfiber. What is it? That is unstable. Yeah. So I make, I need to do that. 200. So 200 is roughly making it 10 times more word by refining it. So that's I don't find that is a bad thing. I think we could look at some of the refining options in the end of the stream, so I don't sit and waste all the time on that. Now we've cleaned up, and also let's go back where we ended yesterday. And that was, of course, Milano. Don't do that. Did I actually have any missions? Yeah, I have that weird one which I can't really do. That is worth a lot of coins, but I think I will leave it with that. This station have a interesting thing. It is the multi-tool here. It's quite interesting. It's an S-class. I uploaded a little video with the address for the system, and so if you are interested in that, it is on my YouTube channel. Maybe I should take my own, not someone else's. So you can't even snatch a ship anymore. Oh dear. So I just realized I don't have any fuel on.
Technology recharge.
It is a little bit sad you can't even fly anywhere without fuel. So let's see. It's on purpose I don't take I don't take pirate controlled systems because I do not like running those missions. To be honest. So, first we go to, well, I actually don't have anything else, so I need to go to the space station. And we need to take a trip around so we can see what's actually there, if there is anything we can gather. Preferably without having to pay for it. A B class. Well, now at least I found an S class at a space station. That I was started wondering whether there wasn't any. I do think in the past I have encountered it, but can't always remember. Yeah, I have done this a couple of times where it went wrong, so I have learned not to interfere with this. There's a lot of stuff for sale. Wiring loom, not too pricey. So, will they buy any of the stuff I have on? They will. Some good money earned there. I will not complain about that. place of most things, but there is sometimes a little bit. Always remember to check the walls, because sometimes you miss that something is hanging there would do something for you. Or rather give you something. Not wasting my time with that. Be mine. See. Well. Not the most exciting ships, but wait. The word for Viking, okay. Which is one merchant of this. Okay, did not like that. I think that was kind of a no-win scenario, but well. Storage. So I will go and raid a planetary harvester. That's the only one I find interesting there. A gift from the guild, whatever guild it is here. Ah.
Alert. Navigational data received.
I still need to talk to one more. Researcher. Okay. Didn't get anything out of that, so yeah. Well, we'll find the harvester. Go and So I'd rather not place my ship directly there, because if I am pursued with too many sentinels, they might disengage them, but it is more if they don't. I need to be able to kind of get away. Having caves and hills to kind of mold through makes it a little bit better to succeed. Today. Just remember they are still there, and they might or might not attack you when you walk out. Normally when they're deactivated they won't, but on some planets, if it's aggressive sentinels, I would not feel too safe until I'm away from it. Okay. That was a little bit. Hello there, welcome to How are you today? No, it's not the freight I want to go to. Ah, that's good. You're not happy with your little corner at the moment? Yeah. Yeah, I sometimes get the same feelings that, maybe you should. But, I mean, on the other hand, there's no rushes there. You can take it in the speed you actually like. It's not like you have to do it in a certain time frame. I mean, just well. That is one of the things which can be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, well, say, feel free to share how it goes. If you go down that route, I'm always keen on hearing new stuff. This sounds interesting. Must admit my usage and experience with portals has mainly been just trying to get quickly to the center of the galaxy. I've not really explored anything else. Well, I've of course used the couple where, if you go here you will find a rare ship or something like that, and I tried on stream to do that, but I didn't find any rare ships. I found a lot of distress signals, and but it ended out only becoming money only. B class 1. Which seems to be my force on this save that to make money. Not that I really is. I am actually not really trying. Okay. Okay. No, that's the thing. Yeah. Okay, I will admit I do some trade related things, but it's been more to show others how you can do it really. But I actually just take it as it comes, and yeah. But you're right. It's always been said the first million is the hardest, and that kind of come true in this game. But when you pass that line, then it seems like okay, now it just rolls, and then you find a crashed ship or something like that, and then suddenly you have 5, and then it just go hand in hand, I feel. But it's the same you can see with your scanning. In the beginning you get very little when you scan things, and as you upgrade your scanner you get more and more and more, and on a good planet with a load of things you can actually make a decent amount.
Product received.
That one. I want that one. Yeah. No, I fully agree. You can easily make a couple of a million on each planet without any effort really. And that's again something which it's actually not specified anywhere that it's like that. So yeah.
Alert.
But it's the same. I take everything which is free, and if I can't use it, I can always sell it. So, and I'm a bad hoarder. I know that, but that's kind of my nemesis sometimes. It doesn't seem to be a problem in this game, but in other games I really have been struggling with have space for all the crap I collect. There's always the question, why do you need 10 different weapons that do the same? I don't know, because I can. Is it there? Could be. Indeed it was there. Okay, I already scanned that, so no double scanning. I have, by the way, used your advice with picking up things in third-person view, and that actually worked very, very well. Dear. Do I have enough or not? That's a good question. Yeah, I stupidly just emptied off, so that was not smart. Yeah, that I agree. In the beginning, it was you needed more and you had higher value. Now it seems to have become sometimes very easy and very not valuable. Was it pure or magnetized I need? Magnetized. Oh, it was only 5. I can at least make that, so.
Technology prepared.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Technology prepared.
It's not what it could be, I would say. It could be much better. I know it's not very popular with people, but it's kind of what they have done with the food recipes. They actually become quite valuable because of the complexity in them, and that's something I think is the right way if you want to do it like that. So effort and all that match with the value of the thing you get out of it. I guess that was it. Yeah? That's true, but I also seem to remember that earlier you needed much more chromatic metal than you do now. I don't know if I remember right, but I seem to, when I started playing, I felt I always struggle getting enough of it. Now I hardly ever need to make more, so to speak. Yeah.
Hostile ships approaching.
Yeah, the only use I can see of that is it gives more chromatic metal when you refine it. It's not it's not in use for anything else. I do not like to get stuck on the freighters.
Technology recharge.
I do not like to shoot that. Yeah, true. That's actually smart. Never thought about that. That's really a good advice.
Hostile ships defeated.
Thank you for that. Yeah, no, that's the thing I really don't want to encounter. I don't want to involve them. That's
Additional data received.
Where are you? There you are. Yeah, I took a mission yesterday to kill Quad, and it was mainly okay, but it just takes so long sometimes because you really have to make sure you are kind of staying alive. Yeah, that is. Where are you? Where are you? Where is the icon? Am I at the wrong one? Okay. Yeah. It's kind of setting us up for a no-win scenario, which is not very nice in no way. It's so annoying when you get to that situation. As I see it, for me, it's either run or die. Yeah. No, that is absolutely right. The worst part is you lose your reward when you get into that situation as well. You might have killed all the pirates and then yeah. Yeah, no, there is some good things with it, and I don't see the ground ones as problematic. It's more the flying ones which. Oh, nice. I finally found one in a space station yesterday. I was started wondering if they had taken them away, because I do think I in the past sometimes came across them, but I must admit I don't always remember exactly everything. So Yeah, I found these minor settlements where there is. Okay, that's interesting. Where there is someone selling blueprints and components and some guy walking around. That's mainly where I have found them. At least on this save. It's I can't get out of here now. That's how it is. Yeah, it was a B class. So I'm stuck here the rest of my time in this game. That would really be bad. Yeah, the game sometimes lacked the collision protection. It's the same. You sometimes see your starships are placed inside a building or through a rock, and then at other times it ends on top of a rock. That's more kind of real. What we have here? Very expensive wiring loom. I have one base where the landing pad is literally inside the base. I don't know how that happened, and it's really weird. But I just smile, nod, and wave. That's that's these things that well, make me giggle a little bit sometimes. I don't think you always should take it too seriously. Okay, yeah. Is that what people do at underwater bases? Because someone talked about they could land down at their base on the bottom of the ocean. That sounds like it's kind of that. But yeah, I mean, no, I tried to make one to kind of demonstrate how it could be, but I really messed it up. So, well, I tried to explain the basics in it, and I hope if someone who needed it, it was useful. Yeah, well, I have made one. I had the one with the Nautilus mission at some point. I made that all the way, and that worked fine. But I was trying to be smart and build one which went up to the surface and all that. Yeah. No, that's another thing. That's you kind of have to. There's not much purpose in having something and doesn't like how the outcome is. I fully agree on that. I would not do that either. The thing is, you do it because you want to do it, and it should be looking the way you want to. So I have a couple of missions in this system. If I can get out. Where am I actually going? This is not in this system. Okay, this one is. I believe.
Warning. Threat detected.
What is a strange world?
Warning. Threat detected.
What do you want me to do about that? Take the reward and run.
Hostile ships approaching.
Why don't they send the sentinels after these? Oh wait, then we can't earn money on them.
Hostile ships defeated.
reminds me, I actually don't like to have these settings. I'm still trying to find out what planet it wants me to go and scan. Bleak. Oh yeah. I used to do like that when I didn't have many slots, because I kept getting them and then control planet. Why do I have a feeling it's the one with the aggressive sentinels I need? Well, how would I know? That isn't always with those kind of take pictures things, and it's really annoying. But I always look at what is the most annoying planet to go to, and then I try that, and it's very often that. That seems to be the kind of thing. Bear with me a second, I need to close the door. My dog runs in and out. But at least I found a crashed freighter. Which is one thing I don't say no thank you to.
Extreme Sentinel Unit.
Take a landscape photo. Oh, okay. That was difficult.
Alert. Navigational data received.
So I'm using your suggestions with these now, and it makes it very much easier. Maybe. Oh, I need to run. That might very well be. I do not know. It could have been. You're absolutely right. Is it too deep? Okay, then what's going on here? Yeah, I think so. Oh, it is.
Sentinel drones activated.
That was a good time. Go away, please. Yeah, it looks like it. I have encountered that before where it actually really messed up. Go away. Yeah. Damn. This is not the best place for mole mode.
Sentinel drones
Oh,
activated.
yeah. I hate these planets where they are so anal.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated. radiation detected.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just a visitor. Well, it's about knowing when to fight and when not to. And I chose not to in this situation. I have gotten into trouble a couple of times when they are aggressive because it seems to drag even more than normal. And they are harder to get rid of. So I have a delivery in this system, so which is there. That's an interesting one there. Well, yeah, I don't know. It might just be a feeling that it is like that. You know, sometimes you build up a stress level and you just feel they come more and more and more and more and more. Well, it's, yeah, I mean, I might be a little bit over cautious sometimes, and that could be my downfall, to be honest. But okay, it was stormy weather, and I wasn't aware that I had to park any spectacular places. Oh dear. And we talked about ending up in weird places. Oh dear.
Product received. Product received.
Oh. Brilliant. Oh, you can't even see my ship. Oh dear. That's not good. That's a little bit too funny.
Units received.
Oh. Oh. Man. You know, you can either choose to laugh at it or you can choose to get annoyed with it. But I would say I love this game so much, so I can't get annoyed with it. So I just take it as a good laugh sometimes. Mostly because it's a little bit bizarre. I bought something which should have not gone there, but there. Oh. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Maybe I should try to land on top of the... I better behave. When I loaded into the game today, there was something wrong with the graphics in it, so everything looked very colorful, pixelated. So that started the line for today. They would have been proud of this in Scotland. It was all tartan, almost. If anyone is sitting watching and being a new player and have questions to any of the things we talk about, we do, then please ask. The chat is there to being used. And yeah, please ask. If I can't answer the questions, then I'm sure someone else might be able to. There is some very capable people on, so feel free. Just to summarize, I'm sitting laughing at, we talked about ending up with your ships in weird places, and I landed on top of a trade station. So I couldn't have done that if I tried to, I think. What is this? A lot of explorers in this system. Not overly interesting though. That is that was the laugh of the day. So I know I looked at the trade thing on the other side, but sometimes there is some interesting things only on one side. So I'm not trying to earn money, but I do kind of keep an eye. Yeah. It's brilliant when things like that happens. I will say that it does make me laugh when things mess up, because it is kind of a different situation you come into, and as I said, you can either get annoyed, and that's not really good with a computer game, to be honest. You're playing to have fun, so I personally think the laugh is better. I think we need to go to another system here. Another gig system, but it's actually useful. No, I'm not looking at the technology level because of what I have to sell. I would never do that. I'm not trying to make money. I was the other day accused of being greedy, money-making player, and I have a lot of money, but yeah, but I'm just playing. That's the worst part. I know how to make money in the game. I know some of the trade tricks which some people say is almost cheating, and when you crash the market and stuff like that. I have not done that in this save at one single moment. Um, because I didn't feel I needed to do that. It's come along. I have earned money as I go, and yeah. At some point, I bought an S-class ship. Yeah, I know. I know. It is like everything in the game is whatever you do is kind of only affecting you. So it is yourself. But I mean, I did that in one of my original saves. I did crash the mic because I found it interesting. Um, really trying to see how much money I could make, and so I did that. But as I said, I have not felt I needed that at any point in this save. I've been very lucky with finding crashed ships, and that's between 1 and 2 millions every time. I have upgraded my scanners relatively good. Can probably be tweaked even a little bit better, but so just from scanning, I actually get a lot of coinage. And I do trade. I pick up stuff which is sold cheaply, and I sell it with a gain.
Units received.
But
Units received.
I'm not touring the systems to find the exact technology level to sell what I actually have, because that's not even my purpose to do that. And now, before I forget it, I do not like having them up. At some point, I'll be scanned by a sentinel destroyer, and they will say, "Oh, you have illegal goods," or whatever it is that says. So there's a traveler. If anyone wonder why I always mention travelers, it's one way of getting glyphs if you don't have them, but if you follow the atlas part, you will get them automatically. So and again, if anyone has questions which relates to something, feel free to ask. No, you know what really annoyed me? I had found a crashed freighter, and I just got the stuff out of it, and I took off from the planet, and I was scanned, and I was told either to hand it over or there would be consequences or something like that. So I thought, okay, it was not overly valuable, so I handed it over, and they freaking attacked me anyway. What's the point then? So if I really was going for coins, fusion accelerant and superconductor pays quite well, but not actually. I am going to find that person. I had one yesterday. Well, I actually had two. The first one, I got the information where he was. At the timer showed 40 minutes. I was fine, I had plenty of time. I did find him, and then I went to the other one, which was on same planet but different places. And when I got the information where he was, the timer showed 1 minute and 30 seconds. So it became very stressful, I can tell you, to get to him in time. But I actually managed, so I was a little bit proud of myself. Okay, I never tried that. That I have never tried yet, but that will probably come. Yeah. Okay. That's a little bit tricky, I would say. These are the places where I mostly have found S-class multi-tool, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, well, I have noticed that if you leave the system and come back, then you're normally fine. And I say normally because it's not always as straightforward. Who placed a couch there? Okay.
Product received. Product received. Product received.
So, I think I have picked everything up.
Alert. Navigational
2
data
minutes.
received.
I think I'm getting the challenge one at the moment. is it? That's not where he is. Damn. This is one of these which is tricky. This is one of the tricky ones. I hipped around a little bit too much there. Uh, 2 minutes, that's not a lot of time in bigger perspective. So I wonder why it would have been. Yeah, we did. But with the one I got yesterday, that was that was the shortest time I have had yet. But 2 minutes, I couldn't do. Yeah, well, I had between 45 minutes and a minute and a half. So I think I've been through the whole range. Or maybe it thinks I'm so good at it now, so it gives me the challenging ones. Oh well. You can't win them all. I would say it's not fair if you always get the end of the stick. It should be, it's probably this guy. So, oh, that's weird. Why do I have that? So I found him, but it has cancelled the mission, so I didn't get anything. Yeah, I know. And again, you don't know that until you get the information from the first part of it, so that is it's not like it tells you that it's hard or easy or whatever. You just don't know that. Oh well, I could probably have found him in time if I had gone straight for. I unfortunately assumed it was a trade station, trading post I was looking for, so yeah. That was my mistake. Do not assume. That's typical. You think you know everything and then it actually shows you know nothing. I'm a bastard from the north.
Units received.
Well, it's gone now, but yeah.
Units received.
Oh, well. Can you go and pester someone else? so that onwards, upwards, I want to check that building, see what that is. Something interesting. That was where I already been there. I'll see if I can land on top of the trading post again. I didn't want to do it this time. Remember to put these on. It's not always easy. So we've got here a B fighter, a B hauler, and a shuttle. I'm just taking the free stuff, and they don't want to make me do the missions, then fine. They will have to pay me somehow. I don't think they will buy anything I have, but I still have to have a look. Yep. Another A1. Well, are they attacking in hordes? Doesn't make sense. Okay. A space station it is. Where is that? It will be up in space somewhere. Oh. I'll see if I can get the same as you, being refused to actually go in. Ah. What contraband do I have? I actually didn't catch that. Oh. Shit. I did not pay attention to that. Oh dear. See, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Then you end up in those kind of situations where